in a little bit of a different spot because I just decided in this exact moment that I'm gonna vlog this weekend. So that tells you all you need to know. We're gonna do a little weekend in my life, except the caveat, or what's a little bit different here, is that weekends are literally exactly the same as every other day for us because we're not working and our kids aren't in school. We don't go to the gym, except we are on the way to the gym right now because it's Friday. It's gonna be, I think, a pretty cool weekend. Like I said, we're on the way to the gym right now. And then I think I mentioned this in another vlog, but I came here with one sweatshirt, like no sweaters, no like crew neck, no jacket, literally one gray zip up hoodie, which I love and it's very comfy, but it's definitely like not the vibe all the time. And it's making it very hard to dress for the chillier weather that we're like slowly getting into. So today we're gonna go to some of the shops that are like nearby. I'm gonna try to find a sweatshirt there. Tomorrow, what's it called?
Carriageworks Farmers Market.
Tomorrow we are going into Sydney again to go to the Carriageworks Farmers Market. I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of that day. We can do whatever we want. The weather's getting chillier, so we're having to like branch out and do different things other than just like, she's asleep. Maybe if we're feeling fancy or adventurous, we'll like have the kids take a car nap and stay in Sydney a little longer and go to something else. We are officially halfway through our time here and I want to cry. I could go on and on and on and on and I can say a whole thing about this, but I just can't even fathom going home at this point and what that's going to do to my mental state. So that's something to not look forward to. But anywho, let's go work out. This morning, but honestly, no matter how hard we try, it is absolute chaos getting out the door every single day, no matter how many times a day we do it. No matter how streamlined we try to be, it's chaos every time. But anyway, we are in Sydney now. We just parked and we're now headed over to the Carriageworks Farmers Market. I really don't know what all to expect. Matt showed me like one little clip in a video and it looked pretty cool. This is Matt's day. This farmer's market is his idea, and then depending on how long we're there, what all we do and eat and drink, we might find a coffee shop nearby that he's found. So I'm in for just as much of a surprise as you guys are, honestly. I'm very hungry, so I'm just excited to go get some good food. I have never had a meat pie before, and historically it doesn't sound like something I would like, but it kind of sounds like something I'll do. Oh, that's yummy. That's really good. We found a place to sit, so I kind of camped out here with Fox because he needs to eat soon. And then Matt went in with Bluey, and he's going to go bring back some stuff. I have no idea what he's going to bring. Matcha latte with honey. I don't know what type of milk. Matt got it. Very floral matcha. It's a bit hot and sunny, so we're reloading it. Hopefully you can hear me because the washer is going. We are back from Sydney. It We had such a great morning. It was so much fun. Like I said, it was a Matt day. He picked everything and I just kind of like went with the flow, which I am like a very chill person, honestly, but I do also kind of like to know a plan. But I was like, you know what, today we're just gonna like, Matt's gonna pick everything. It was super fun. The Carriageworks Farmers Market was great. It is maybe, now we haven't done a lot like in the city, but it might be my #1 recommendation if you have like toddlers, because there were so many options, like so much food. Louis' favorite thing was a Wagyu meat pie. She was obsessed with it. It's so cute because the farmer's market itself is kind of in like a warehousey type of thing, but like still outside. I don't really know how to describe it. You will have seen it obviously in the clips. But then outside, everyone's just sitting on little crates. And so I stayed outside with our little setup of crates, and Matt went in with Louis and just like got food, came back. But it was so like, there was so much open space in the back for Louis to just like run around. So that was really great. And then we just like had our food. And then we went to the coffee shop that Matt found. I think it's pronounced Conham House. I'm not entirely sure. The matcha was absolutely unreal. It was a miso honeycomb matcha. Like, that is the most interesting matcha combination I've ever heard of. And it was so delicious. And then we drove home. We actually, from the Airbnb owner, he gave us a complimentary cleaning, I think probably because we're about halfway through. So we came back to a like freshly clean apartment, and then we destroyed it the second we walked in. But it was still like so nice to come back to that. I've been like really weirdly nauseous the past couple days. I think it's because I'm leading up to my period. And I had basically half a meat pie and a matcha today, and that's pretty much it, and a protein bar, so that probably doesn't help the situation. I feel like I'm giving you a lot of information and it's kind of all over the place, and I actually don't know if you care about any of it, but it's what's happening right now. We did not feel like cooking lunch. I was starving, Matt was hungry, everyone was hungry, so Matt took Louis and ran to go pick up a fishbowl while Fox finished taking a little nap. It was just such a chill, fun day. The weather was beautiful, the food was really good. It's just kind of one of those days where you're like, this is why you travel. This is why you experience new things, especially with kids. Like, I would have never just given Louis a meat pie and been like, run, be free. Like, that's just like such a random thing to, I don't know, introduce her to. And she literally was having the best time just collecting rocks and like was getting so excited about her baby Chino and just like everything around her. Sorry, this is so loud. Yeah, it was just a really amazing morning, and now we're gonna eat our fishbowl for lunch. I don't really know what the rest of the afternoon entails, but probably keeping it fairly low key because it was a chill, but it was a busy morning. Isn't that right? We will chat later. Have it. Thank you. Surprise, I forgot to talk to you at all yesterday. I did get a few clips, but for the most part, I just kind of didn't film much, and I definitely didn't update you. So it is now Monday. I know I said it was gonna be weekend in my life, but I guess it's turning into more of like a few days in my life because we started on Friday and now we're at Monday. We had a super chill day yesterday. It was actually so fun. We went on our normal like kind of Sunday morning long walk, stumbled upon not a surf a surf competition, but I think maybe it's called, do they call it boogie boarding? It's
bodyboard, I think. That's what I saw.
Bodyboarding competition, which is literally boogie boarding, but like it was like intense boogie boarding, and it was just such a good vibe. It was just like so much fun. So what?
No, it really was. It was just
the music. There was free coffee and matcha, and like good coffee and matcha. And so we stopped and watched that for a little bit, and then we like continued on our way, picked up a couple new books and toys for Louis because we've been here for a while and she said the same couple things. I'm probably way late to the game considering Louis is like almost 2, like she's not, hasn't been watching these things for a long time. But Louis has a ton of books that I think are literally the exact episode. So if you like the style of the episode, yeah? Anyway, long story short, they have books that are basically the entire episode, so that's really fun. We grabbed her one of those. We are actually heading to a different zoo today. We're heading to Symbio, which is just a totally different area. I could bore you with the details. Bottom line is we are heading to Symbio Zoo right now, which is like 35-ish minutes from us, and I'm super excited because Louie loved the zoo last time. But here, you get to feed kangaroos, so that's gonna be super fun. We just got to Symbio and I realized I've actually been here before, so that's kind of fun. But our first stop is going to be to feed kangaroos, which I'm so excited for, and I'm so excited to see what Louie thinks of.